mobile application assignment prototype, which is my B insurance referral and reward system. And our group consists of myself and Siu Ting and also Ivan. So we're going to proceed to our introduction. The insurance referral and enroll system is a platform where user can select their respective insurance company. So when they select their respective insurance company, they can refer their policies to their friends and loved ones, which both parties will be awarded. So what will be awarded is the reward points, which will benefit the referrer and the referee, such as using their reward points to claim items.
So next is the problem and solutions. So the first problem is that the MyB Corp wants to encourage their existing policyholder to refer and recommend more family members and friends to buy from their company. But there currently does not have an app or platform for it. So next is that so most insurance referral mobile system are mostly standalone, like for single insurance companies. So based on the problem, we will be developing a referral reward system to increase the interest of the current policyholders to do referrals. And we will be also including various insurance company for the customer to choose from. So this is the navigation structure chart for the application. So when the user runs the app, the user will first direct to the login page. So the user would require to log in into the MyB app. So if the customer, if the user does not have an account, the user can go to the register page to create an account. So after the user have logged in, there are 3 pages that the user can access, which are insurance company, rewards, and user account. So first in the user account, so the user will be able to view the information, and in the user account, they will also be able to access the referral page, where they can like refer their family members and friends. So next is the reward page. So this is where the user will be able to claim rewards using the points earned from referring. So next is the insurance company page. So this is where the user will be able to choose the insurance company that they have purchased a plan from. So after they have chosen the company, they would have to log in into the insurance company. So after they have logged in, they will redirect to the insurance homepage, where it will display the insurance plan that they have bought, such as life insurance, medical insurance, and so on. So when the user clicks on one of the insurance plan, they will be able to claim their insurance in the claim insurance page. Not only they can claim insurance, they also have a history button where they can redirect to the claim insurance history, where they can view all the history of their past claim insurance.
Okay, for the screen design prototype, as you can see here, there are 3 pages. First, as what Celine referred just now, they will go to the login page. The user will be required to put in the user ID and password. And if they don't have an account, they can just click on the link below the login button, which asks the users to make an account, which is sign up here. And in the register page, they will have the user will need to require to put in the user ID, their email, their password to confirm password, and they need to tick the terms and conditions in order to sign up. And once when all of these are settled, they will be redirected to the insurance company's page, which is the home page. And from there, they can select whichever insurance company they have chosen. So once when they pick like any of the insurance company, they're required to log in that specific insurance company's web page, which will require them to put in their IC number and the policy number. And once when they click continue and fill in everything, they will be directed to the insurance company homepage. And in this page, the users are able to see whatever insurance that they have bought. So for instance, like this user over here, he bought life insurance, medical insurance, and general insurance, for example. Um, so in order for them to claim insurance, they have to click one of that insurance. And in here, they'll need to put in their bank account number, for example. And in this page as well, from the submit claim page, they will have an history. And once when they click that link, they will show the history of claims, which is on this page here. It will show their IC number, their name, which plan they bought, the cover date, how many claims they've taken, and below that, it will also show when specifically they uh, took that plan. So for this page here, as you can see here, there's the profile. It will show the user's profile picture, their name, and their email. And from here, they can edit their profile. They can share the app to anyone, and they can log out as well. So for the referral page, from here, all they need to do is just click on the refer to them now button to share to any of their friends or family members. And as for the last page here, the rewards page, depending on how much the user has points, they can claim any of the rewards.
As for the conclusion, the app is developed to increase the interest of current policyholder and also to publicize insurance referral and reward program and increase the population of having insurance to safeguard their future. So the app support features such as register, login, which they can refer to their family and friends, and also reward point system. And the app also allow user to log into their respective insurance company to claim their insurance from their insurance company, and also lastly to display history of claims from their respective insurance company. And that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. So is there can you go to the first page? Is there can you go to the first okay.
Which one I miss?
Wait, I check my okay. So basically the first page of your slide. And then go to the introduction. So here, yeah, your introduction, you have 3 introduction. Briefly, this is like the background to your application. Okay, and then move to your problem. Here, you have 2 problem with 2 solution. This is a good idea. However, the problem here, okay, encourage your existing policyholder to refer and recommend more family. This is not considered as a problem. This is like the background or the introduction to your apps. Okay. Here, I think enough with the second point that only have one standalone mobile applications for single insurance company. Okay, so the problem here that I can suggest, because the first point there is not a problem, that's like the motivation. Motivation is why you want to develop. This is not a problem. This is more to motivation. The second point here, can be a problem, which is enough for you to develop or enough for you to use as problem for this application. But the term only have standalone mobile application for single insurance company. Like you are trying to say is currently there's no one platform or one application, there's no one application where it's like centralized for all the insurance provider. I think you can change the term and my word that I'm using. Okay, standalone mobile application. That's not the term. Even if you develop this my B application, this is still a standalone mobile application. But I think what you mean here is there's no single mobile application where it is centralized. That means all the all the insurance provider in one application. Okay, do not use the term standalone because that's not the right term here for you to use. So solution include various. The second solution is correct. Include various insurance companies to choose from. Okay, that means you want to develop a platform, one application, where this insurance provider in one application. Second point is strong enough for you. Drill here, no control. So now can you hear me? Sorry, there
Yeah,
was
yes, we can hear you,
a
Miss.
problem with internet. So yeah, my point just now is your problem here, which is I think your problem is enough with the second point here. Okay, that's strong enough. The second problem and the second solutions. You may remove your first problem and your first solutions. The first problem stated here is not a problem. This is motivation. Motivation is something that we call what is the reason why we create this application. Okay, you may remove the first problem and first solution. You can keep your second problem and second solution. If you don't understand what I mean by centralized just now, the term that I use centralized, you may ask me. You may ask me that. So this one is your problem and solution. Next, in your chart, structure chart, oh, okay. So this is your navigation and structure chart. Okay, for your chart, you have a good flow. Flow as in you know what, flow as in the overall application. You know what is the flow. For example, here, once the user already register, they can go to the login. And then from the login, they can go to this insurance companies, reward and user account, which is good. Okay. So next, move to the next part. I think screen design, right? Yes, this is. Okay, so this is your screen design. I have nothing much to comment on this part. So next slide. Okay, so basically your application is like nested, right? That means this is your, just now, the insurance provider is under this one application, right? So it's like this provider under one application. So it's like a nested application, is it? They can only see the submit claim, history of claim once they already select on the insurance provider, right? Is it?
Yeah, yes, miss.
I think I'm lacking. Yeah, next slide. Mm, mm. The reward here, how you're going to develop the reward part here? Is it hard code?
Yeah, most likely hard code.
So basically, okay, never mind. Go to the next page. Okay, so basically, how you're going to use the DB database with your application in which feature?
Most likely for the login, when users need to log in that page.
Hmm. Login. Then the history, are you going to retrieve all the history done by the one user? History, are you going to hard code or are you going to use the query to get the data?
I think for now we'll do hard code first lah.
For history, right, what I suggest you to do is, for history, if you remember our lecture this morning, we have this one query. I think you can just play with that one query. For this part, I'm not sure if it is doable, if you can do this. What I can think is you don't have to hard code this part for history. You may use the query. I think should be easy. You just select all from the user and then you state what's the, sorry. You can, I don't think you can, I'm not sure, yeah. I think you can, you don't have to hard code this part. That means you can get the data from the DB. I think here you can implement the DB as well. You don't have to hard code this one, but I'm not sure how you're going to do this. But it's okay because you already implement the DB in your register and login. Okay. And then one more comment on this page, the features, right? Feature, I think I can understand your flow, the feature that you are going to implement in this application. However, I think you need to rearrange. You need to rearrange this feature in this slide, in this presentation. Why? You see on your first feature there, register login. Yes, this is a first feature based on your screenshot just now. Yes. Okay, on the feature, just now I said you need to rearrange. So currently, based on your screenshot just now, the register and the login is in the first flow. It is correct to be in here, the first one. But then you see, suddenly it refer to family of friends or friends. Rewards, is it? I forgot your UI already. The second, third, and the fourth. Ivan, sorry to your group. I have very bad connection here. I mean your feature. Yeah, your feature, last page, conclusion and feature. Referral. Yeah. Refer to family or friends, reward point system, and then log in to a specific insurance company. This one, is it in the second level? I mean, after you log in, you can go to refer to family, and then you can see this rewards points and log in to specific insurance company.
Yeah.
So it is in the second, it is the level after you log in lah.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's okay lah, because I don't remember just now. So features is okay already. So yeah, I think that's all right for your presentation. Any question from your friend? If no, no, right, I already asked. So if no, okay, thank you for your group, Ivan, Lim, and Celine. So
Okay, thank you, Miss.
yeah, sorry for the connection. So let's proceed with our practical. So let's proceed to our practical. Let me share a bit. So today we are going to do this one, 3.2 navigation path and start on the external activity. But for the first round, first session here, we are going to do this one, 3.2, define navigation path. Okay, so what is navigation path? Navigation path is how we are going to declare the flow. It's like the flow from one page to another page. Okay, so you may click on that link and then Okay, here, define navigation path. You can see right my screen. So like I said, navigation path. Okay, so the concept is same. This one is for mobile application, but the concept for system or software also same. We need to define, okay, the path. That means from one page, for example, from my main page. Main page is the landing page. That means from this landing page, where this user can go. Okay, so define navigation path, the route. Okay, so this welcome message here, I will let you to read. So here, what you will learn. Okay, so first, how to use navigation graph. Okay, navigation graph here is something like the path, navigation path. Okay, how we want to navigate our application, how we want to arrange the page in our application. Okay, page referring to, for example, landing page. Landing page is considered as one page. The main menu is considered as one page. Okay, so let's say you have this separated. Maybe you can even have up to 100. 100 is too many for you. 50 page. Okay, you have this 50 page. How you're going to link them? Link as in how you're going to connect them. Like I said, from this page, I'm going to this page. How you're going to link or connect them. And then how to define navigation path in your app. Define, that means you set which route, which path, which page after which page. And then we have this up button. Okay, what an up button is and how to add one. Before I explain what is up button, I remember I explained there's two buttons, up button and back button. So here I just want to ask, what is up button? Anyone remember? We have two buttons, up and back button. So what is up button here? Yeah, that's the keyword. Yeah. So like I mentioned, we have two buttons here, up and back. Back button doesn't exit to home. Yeah, here the first one is back. Okay, since your friends here explaining what is back. Back button is a button that's going to take the user to the previous page. That's mean, let's say I'm in third page. Currently, I'm in the third page. So if I use this back button is going to take the user to the second page. Okay, in sequence. Okay, in sequence. That one is for back button. The up button is, what's the difference? What's up button? Back button is now in sequence from the third to the second to the first page. That means in order. For up button here, the difference is up button is going to take the user to the home page. For example, in Staff Intranet, but this one is web page. For example, in Staff Intranet, if I am currently in attendance patch. Yeah, attendance patch. If I use this button, this button is going to take the user to the attendance patch. Okay, in sequence. Okay, in sequence. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't exist. I think for your assignment, all of you have this function. Is it option just now? Am I disconnected again? So option menu, like I said, I think all of you, your assignment have this option function. That's mean usually it will be on the top left, but I remember in one group here, you design the options menu on the left sidebar. That's okay. Okay, so options menu, basically the function for options menu is to let the user to choose, okay, on the menu, on the module. And then how to create a navigation drawer. Drawer we can relate with the option menu as well. Okay, so this is what you will do. First, create a navigation graph. Okay, create a navigation graph. This one, the first point here, how to use navigation graph, and then how to create navigation path, the navigation, and then add navigation using the options menu. Like I said, options menu, we will let the user to choose what menu or what module that they want to go, and then implement this up button, so that the user can navigate back to the title screen. Title screen here is referring to the main page, the landing page, home page, okay, and the navigation drawer menu. So this is what you're going to do. Okay, so this one is the app overview. Okay, so I won't read this part for you. Okay, I will go on this part. So create a navigation graph for the app, and then add navigation for title screen and a game screen. So connect the screen with an action. You give the user a way to navigate to game screen by tapping play, and then you add an up button, which is shown as below. Okay, basically this 1, 2, 3, 4 points here is explaining that, okay, navigation, right now. Okay, so navigation is a path. If you can see here, point number 3, give the user a way to navigate to the game screen by tapping play. That means once I key in, once the user select the button, okay, that button is going to lead the user to another page by tapping play. That means this one can be a button, tapping play button. That means they're going to navigate the user to other screen or other page. Screen is the page. Okay, so here up button. So this is the example of the app button. Sorry, the app button. You can add the app button, which is shown as the left arrow at the top some screen. This one. Okay, but I will say if I can counter this Hi, now can you all hear me again? I have a bad connection today. Thank you. But I think, yeah. If you can hear me, please raise your hand. Thank you. So let's proceed. Thank you. So yeah, this is the example actually for the back button, sorry, up button. Okay, so remember up button, it will take you to the main page, the landing page or the home page. Okay, actually when you design your button, this one here, the arrow, left arrow, right? This one, from the UI perspective, this one should be the back button. That means it's going to take the user to the previous page, not the up button. Up button, usually people will go with the home icon. Okay, so the user know when I click on this icon, it will take me to the home page. Okay, so this is the step how to add the components to your project. Okay, add navigation dependencies. Okay, so you may go to this fragment. Okay, I won't read this step for you because this is a step by step. Okay, so first you need to add navigation dependencies. Okay, the path, you need to set the path of your dependencies. Okay, this is the code that you can see. And then step 2, add a navigation graph to the project. Okay, so the how, as you can see here, this is how you set a navigation graph project. And then create a navigation host fragment. Navigation host fragment, like the host to your. So here's the step. Okay, you modify the code here. You need to touch your code. Okay, replace the type fragment with this navigation host. Okay, and then you need to touch your code in this file again, the activity man XML. And then you need to touch your code as this one. The next step is add fragment to the navigation. Okay, so this task you have 3 steps. So for the first one is add 2 fragments to the navigation graph and connect them with an action. Okay, connect them with an action. That means you need to link them. So basically, this one is how you're going to connect them or link them. That means when the user click on something, for example, they click on this now play. Okay, they click on play, they will lead the user to other page. And then click handler to the play button. Okay, click the handler to the play button. So this is the button. This is from the first page just now. This is from the first page just now. Okay, the play button will take you to this page, to this screen. So under this, as you can see, you have a radio button here. Okay, navigation component, central master controller switcher. And then add conditional navigation. Navigation means this is optional. Okay, so start at game 1 and the navigation graph. And then connect the them. As you can see under this patch, is the first one here. Under step 1, this is still unconnected, unlinked. We have 4 patch here. This is still unlinked. And as you can see here, we need to link. Like I said, we can have many screens, we can have many pages. However, it is still considered as not functioning if we don't connect them, if it is still not connected. So add code to navigate from one to fragment to the next. Okay, and then this is your app that you may try to run. So here in this page, you have this button. I'm not sure in which button. If you can change, you may change the icon, because just now it's the like left arrow, right? Left arrow usually for back button. That means it's not an up button. You may use a home icon. So this one here is the correct back button. That means the user can go back to the previous page. And then change the back button destination. So here we have the icon, home, and I forgot what's the name of this button. Okay, so when the user press the back button, the app goes to the destination that's at the top of the back stack. Okay, stack, what is stack? If you remember in our lecture, for back button, okay, they have this concept where all the patch will be arranged in stack. That's mean from arrange in stack. That means they're going to arrange on the top of other. That means once the user click on this back button, they are going to check back the history. What's the last patch that I visit? So they're going to back the user to the last patch. Okay, so that's the concept of stack. So under this step, actually you have few steps. So set the pop behavior of the navigation actions, and then next add more navigation actions. So basically this is where you're going to touch your code. I'm not going to read that code for you. Okay. So add an up button in the app bar. So this is where you're going to add this app up button. Okay, the up button, this one. So you have two buttons here in this patch, in this screen, the back and the up. This one is the up button. Okay, up button and the back button. So this one is support for an app up button. Okay, as you can see, this is the function. We have on create function, on support navigate up function. Okay, you may see this is in your you may see this code in your file. Okay. And then add an options menu. What is options? Options is, yeah, options is like a menu. Yeah, option menu. It's a menu where you let the user to choose the menu, for example, like module. So the user can have that function. So here, see double dots. Okay, the user access the options menu by tapping this vertical dot. Like I said, all of you in your assignment, you have, I think, all have this function, the options function. Okay, so we have few steps here. First, add the navigation graph. Second, the options menu, parent, the root, this menu. So this is the screenshot action. Okay. And then you have this function to add and click handler. So this is the screenshot. And then add navigation. Okay, the navigation row is a panel that slides out from the edge of the screen. This one, the screenshot here. The drawer typically contains a header and a menu. Header is this one. Now I mentioned navigation drawer is like an menu options. Okay, this is navigation drawer. Okay, so this is the header. Sign in black here is the header, and this is the menu that the user can choose. Okay, so here actually, as you can see, this one we can say as module 2. Yeah, module options or menu. So this one is the navigation drawer. Okay, so it's part of the material of component for Android. So here we have few steps. Add the material library to your project in this file. And then make sure that the destination fragment have the ID. All patch by right, they should have the ID of the patch. And then create the drawer menu and the drawer layout. Okay, you may see this step. And the code as well. And then display the navigation drawer. Okay, display the navigation drawer from the drawer button. And then should be, yeah, that should be this practical. Okay, how to add the the up and the back button to your application, and then how to create the navigation, the menu, the options menu and the navigation drawer. So I think, yeah, that's 4 things that you should display at the end of this task. Is it? Yeah, at this task, so you already include your up, your back, your navigations, and your options, the menu. Okay, so before I let you, almost 2 p.m., before I let you with your practical, is there any question? If no, then please raise your hand. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Ian. So yeah, I will let you with this practical, and I am going to check you back on 2:30 p.m. Okay, thank you.